I heard that you got up a little late this morning because you were in a studio last night.
Yeah, till like 6 in the morning.
Here in Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay, because you got this Methods of Mayhem record that's got to get done.
Yeah, I've got to finish it. We're on a deadline, so I'm smashing it all in as fast as I can.
So you're working with Deadmau5.
Yeah. You know who he is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, huge.
He's a great DJ.
Yeah, he's killer. Killer. We did an EP together with myself and my DJ partner, Arrow, Steve Duda, and Joel, Deadmau5, and we called it What the Fuck. It was WTF with a question mark, and it did really well. It was a popular, dance EP. It was very cool.
I didn't know Deadmau5 was part of that project.
Yeah. It was kind of like a little undercover thing. It was fun.
So it's been 10 years since the first Methods of Mayhem. No, it'll be 11 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Since the first Methods album, and things have changed an awful lot. First of all, the music industry has changed a tremendous amount.
Yeah, crazy.
Because that record went platinum.
Mm-hmm.
11 years later, everything is very different, and we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have iTunes, we didn't have iPods. We didn't have Twitter or Facebook or MySpace or any of those things.
I know. Crazy, right?
So,
what just happened?
but you're doing this whole thing where you're crowdsourcing. You're going out there and talking to the fans.
Yeah.
Explain that.
It's, I was telling somebody about this the other day, and it's truly been probably the most amazing experience recording a record for me ever. I'll try to put this in a condensed version where me and my producer Scott Humphrey, we were sitting around one day, and he had this idea of like, why don't we, for the Methods of Mayhem record, why don't we like collaborate with your friends, other artists, fans, whatever? And I was like, wow, that'd be cool. And we just started talking, and it started out to be just kind of like for a track. And then as we got going, we were like, okay, let's do it for the whole album. No one's ever done that before. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you and I are crazy enough to take this on. So we did it. Scott built this back end engine that would be able to house us uploading tracks for free. We'd already recorded the record. To build this site where we could upload our tracks, once a week, a new track goes up, all the stems, bass track, a drum track, vocal, and guitar track goes up for free. People can pull them down, jam on them, mess with them, and upload their submissions back to us. Their ideas, their parts, their farts, their claps, their whatever. And it just turned into the most amazing experience. I mean, we have parts. The other day, we got a part from Islamabad, Pakistan. We're like, dude, don't open that file because it might have anthrax or something in it. Like, no, just like the craziest shit, like hand drums from India, spoken word parts from Prague, a lot of Canadian. Canada's probably the second largest source of people sending parts in all over the world, dude. It's the most insane thing you could ever imagine.
Did you give anybody any instructions about what to do, or it's just here's a stem, play with it?
We would put a daily video up on the site, like, okay guys, here's this track. If you have ideas maybe in the chorus, try something like this, or think about this when you approach this this idea. So there was kind of instructional, but not too much. With music, you don't want to kind of, I think you want to leave it open and creative. Right. So we didn't really get that crazy with it. It was just kind of like, have fun with it. See what you think. And I think a lot of times, we were blown away with like, wow, like I would have never thought of that. It's amazing how people hear music. Some people hear it completely different. Some people sent parts in the completely wrong key. So there's a lot of that too, but faithfully, and we would do it every single day. We'd probably go through almost 200 submissions a day, so thousands a week
So
of
how
parts.
do you even begin to process that? How do you
A
even,
lot of time, dude, and a lot of patience, like crazy amounts. It would make your neck snap off if you were like, we would wake up at 6, 7 in the morning, and we would just go until 3 in the morning listening to parts from all around the world. It's insane.
any?
Totally insane.
Somebody told me that there was like accordion parts and bagpipes and some
Bag-
weird dudes wearing masks.
Yeah, like, yeah, a lot of, yeah, which made us wonder because people could send in video submissions as well. So a lot of guitar players are sending in stuff wearing a mask, and I'm like trying to recognize their style. Like,
Slash, is that you?
is that so and so? You right? Yeah, totally. Slash, is that you? So yeah, just
You know, if I was one of your buddies, if I was like Sully from Godsmack or something, I'd totally funk you.
yeah. So Sully was over at the studio on a track. Chino from the Deftones is on one. Him and I sing. Derek from Sum 41's on a track called Drunk Uncle Pete. Oh boy, I'm probably missing some people, but with this one, it was less of a sort of, other artists, celebrity kind of collaboration. This one I really wanted to do with, with other fans and musicians and stuff. So it was really cool.